Yes, assuming you did read the title of this video correctly, and assuming the internet hasn't completely destroyed your ability to read. But yes, Pokemon cards. I may or may not have fallen down a dangerous rabbit hole, and a rabbit hole that has completely destroyed my wallet. But to sum it all up in just a couple sentences, because let's face it, most of you guys probably don't want to watch this entire video, I have fallen back into the horrible world of Pokemon card collecting. But why, some of you guys are probably not really asking. So let's go back to the early days of like early March or something. I don't really remember. So there I was playing one of my many depression Gooner games, and the new banner just got released, and I, no joke, was probably gonna swipe my card just so I can get some pulls on the new banner. But then I heard my tummy rumble, and I thought, okay, well, I should probably go downstairs and get something to eat. But then, to my absolute dismay, I opened my fridge and I saw nothing. There was basically nothing to eat and nothing I could realistically use to make something I want to eat. So I said, fine, and I got my keys and my wallet, and I drove to, I don't know, Walmart or something to get groceries. And as I was about to check out, I was like right there in the self-checkout line. There it was, a random Shrouded Fable ETB and some other Pokemon card stuff. I don't really remember. I didn't record it. And I don't know why. It was just calling to me. And so I just said, you know what? Screw it. And I just bought it. And then I went home and I opened the packs and I got nothing. I did get one full art and just weird Pokemon card pack I bought had a Pikachu promo on it, which I thought was kind of cool. But overall, no actual real hits, to be honest. And now, normally, most people would say, good enough, I suppose. Let's just move on in my life. But no, the Pokemon card trap had got me, and I was just, I wasn't getting out. Sadly, I didn't even try, because like after 3 days of me watching Pokemon card videos, I just said, okay, I will buy more packs. And before I knew it, I bought 3 Surgeon Sparks booster bundles and like a Japanese booster box of Terra Festival for my local card shop, and I just started ripping. And I actually did get some hits with the Japanese packs. I did get a Master Ball Flareon, which is pretty cool because it's actually my favorite evolution, which is pretty dope. Some full arts. I even got a gold card, which was really sick. And some EXs and some whatever stuff. And now, at this point, most people would say, okay, my guy, you just spent like $250 on Pokemon cards, and you like got maybe half of the value of the cards in those packs, so realistically you should just stop. You're just gambling at this point. When, oh shit, I just realized I just stopped one form of gambling to another form of gambling. Oh shit. But then in early April, I did see a Facebook post about a Pokemon/sports card show that was happening near where I live, and I said, fuck it, and I drove my ass 40 minutes just to see what I can find down there. Alright, so I currently just parked at the venue. I'm currently 30 minutes early. I did ask the guy if I could go in early. He said no, I gotta wait till 10. So now here I am just looking at the venue. So yeah, I just gotta sit here for essentially 25 minutes and just do absolutely nothing. Alright, there were many times where I forgot to press record during that, which sucks. And there was also a couple times where I just shoved the camera in my pocket because I was slightly too embarrassed to just have it sticking out of my backpack. But anyways, here's the stack. I spent about 80 plus 40 plus 15, about a 135-ish. I just passed my card. Okay, so as I was saying, pretty good haul. I spent about 135 altogether. I got a decent stack of cards. Nothing special. It's mostly just a bunch of cheap full arts, some Japanese cards, whatnot. Mostly just stuff that I thought the art looked cool. Mix of trainer and Pokemon cards. When I ever get a chance, I might actually, show it to camera. If not, I just edit or just say sorry but not sorry or something. I really don't know. Got a cool wristband. It's really not that cool. It's just. He did not send me any clips. What? Why the fuck do I still work for this guy? But overall, I actually had a really good time just browsing cards, finding anything I liked, meeting other people who just enjoyed this hobby the same way I do. So 6 weeks later, and nearly $400-ish down the drain on flimsy pieces of cardboard with some cool looking art on it, but that's really about it. But overall, what are my thoughts on this so-called hobby in quotes? Well, I guess it is a hobby, but I like to make fun of it, to be honest. Honestly, I get it. It really is fun just to open packs, just to see what you can get, going to card shows, and just overall collecting these cards. And I really can't understand why people have been doing this shit for like years and sometimes even decades when, you know, base set first came out. And fuck, I really do want to continue this hobby of just collecting these cards, but I've really come to realize this is a very dangerous hole where it's very easy to fall down, and I'm already, I don't want to say that deep in it, but to be honest, I really don't even know if I'm able to climb back out or if I even want to. Which, saying this out loud, is not a good thing to admit, because this is a hole where, you know, you could end up spending a shit ton of money just trying to get that one chase card that you've been after for who knows how long. But yeah, this is probably just gonna be a random one-off video about this thing I just recently started, and I really doubt I will make anything out of it. It's just a fun thing I've been doing for the last couple weeks. And now I'm gonna have a very stern talking to my editor who hasn't been doing his job for the last 6 weeks, because I have been making videos, but someone hasn't been editing them. So I'm gonna have a very, very nice chat with my editor now. Okay, bye.